What's up, witches? It's the Undercover Witch, and today we are doing our fire sign readings. So this reading is for you if your rising sign is in Leo. Your rising sign is all about how other people view you, how you come off to the world, to the universe, how your actions and how you present yourself, and how those things are being interpreted by the universe, and how that's and we're today, right now, for the month of April through May, throughout the rest of April into May, we're going to be looking at how that's affecting your manifestations, how that's affecting your intention, or like how people view your intentions and how they perceive you, how it's affecting your karma and like the next steps forward in your path. We're going to be using our karma cards. These have 3 little sections that we read. We've used these before for this. But we're also, for our main set, we're going to be using the Archetypes deck, which is one of my favorites. It's like my second favorite deck. We're going to be using, at the end, some tarot, just for clarification on what's going on in the world. So really, these are going to tell us what people are seeing, and the misconceptions there. Archetype's going to tell us where you're at. Tarot is going to tell us what's happening next. So let's get a planet for you. We have the North Node. Looks like it's going to be stuff that you benefit from. For your house, which should have been done last, is going to be the 5th house. So that's all about love and money. Venus usually presides over that house. Capricorn is the sign. All right. So, reading this from left to right. There will be dedication to achieve the power of love. Success from focusing on investment, gambles, and other games. Benefit resulting from the rules imposed by your creations. Have faith in your goals with the trust of a child. Do not worry about the day-to-day reality of fun, romance, and making art. Now is the time to use the most business-like way and do it dramatically. So, I'm getting 2 stories here. But I feel like in regards to this trust of a child, I don't really think it's a kid. It might be for some of you. It definitely might be. For some of you, it might be, actually. I feel like it has to do with kind of like the time you're allowing them to invest in certain things. And if it is about a child, I do think it is a child, like 4, maybe 5, around that age. Anyway, that's something totally different. But like, you know, you have to, when you invest in your child, you have to make sure that you're making it like roundabout, that you're also giving them things that they're interested in and telling them what they need to know. I mean, you're a parent, you know, but if you feel like, wow, they're spending a lot of time doing art instead of like going outside and doing stuff, like, yeah, if they go outside when they want to, fine. As long as it's a part of their routine, it doesn't have to be the main part. They don't have to be like a normal child. You know, defining that is very odd. And a lot of times the normal is usually because of it's enforced by parents. So don't worry about that. But your other people are other people. You're kind of the child in this situation. You have to learn how to invest in yourself, invest in the things that you're interested in, because I feel like some of the things that you want to do are like you're holding yourself back from because you think it's a waste of money, but that's why you have money, is to spend it on yourself. So you should spend it on things that you enjoy doing. You should also spend it on any skill sets that you can achieve. For example, art. Like if you have classes or if there's writing workshops or something like that, I think you should be taking part of it and you should be investing in yourself. For our first archetype card, we have the vision. So there's some kind of idea of your life that you're supposed to have. You have this great vision, but you also have that good vision to capture so many things with. So that's why you're being put in this opportunity of power. And other people see this in you, or else it would not have come up in the karma cards. So this is how other people are viewing you. You have this vision. People can see this vision in you. We have the tear, which can also be about just like being able to see things truly for what they are, having empathy, having great power. We have the threshold. So you're right at that door. You're right at the cusp of this like massive breakthrough. Whew. This is a high energy reading. It's all over the place. Ooh. So we have Eros, which is like a diamond. It's basically the core, like getting down to the core, getting down from the, again, we have a diamond. We have the gem. So yeah, you're like, people are finding you as this diamond. Like, you've been put through a lot of pressure. You've been put through a lot of things. And people see the greatness in you. We have nectar, which is the same thing as the other two cards. We have the thread, which is kind of leading you back to that inner self, back to where you need to be. But we also have the offering and venom. So I think, interesting. I think that the world that you are in, that you've been in, that has made you this way, that has formed this gem or diamond, you're being taken away from. I mean, look at that color. Like, oh, wait, are these cards closed? Weird. Not even. Anyway, but yeah, just like look at that. You're getting some kind of offer. You're getting some kind of protection because of your ability and what you're able to do. But I do, like, despite this reading being very, very positive, like overwhelmingly positive, I do feel a lot of tension, a lot of like emotional heartache. You might be an empath. I'm sure you are. You're an empath. Let's just say it. You're an empath. A lot of heavy emotions. I feel like possibly you might also have a water in your astrology. So if you're a big 3, is a water sign. Wow. Yeah, if your big 3 is a water sign, I think that's even more confirmation this reading is affecting you the most. Especially if you're Pisces, Cancer, those two specifically. Not so much Scorpio. Gosh. Weird. So we have the sun and the moon. I'm going to read this little thing. The pages of a secret book lies the key to your inner look. This insight is a truer gaze, the wisest light to guide your days. Which is insane because that sun is there. Wow. I don't know. I'm loving this. So you're... What is that? We have the vision. I don't know. You're just... I think that you're more powerful than you realize. But also, I think that whatever answers you're looking for, you're going to hate this. They're within yourself. I always hated getting that in readings. But I really do think that you're your own answer. You need to be able to learn. You need to learn how to market yourself. You need to learn how to market your gifts and your talents. See who you truly are and walk into places and be like, look, I'm the prize. Like, you want to ask what I bring, what I have to offer? It's me. I also have the World and the 2 of Swords, which normally has to do with decision making, and the World usually has to do with literally like having the world, or not, sorry, the 3 of Swords literally means like having the world in the palm of your hand to see things from a different perspective. But I feel like instead of you having the world here, you're kind of guarding yourself and shielding yourself from the world, which is pretty interesting. You're like, I don't want, like, I'm not dealing with that right now. You're trying to figure out how to balance yourself out so that you can handle the real world. I think that your own energy is almost too much for you. Like, your own energy and the impact it has on the world is too much, because things kind of come to you like a moth to a flame. Like, they're just like, ooh. And again, that might be an empath thing. But some of it's attention you like and you want, and some of it's attention that you don't want. But regardless, if it's too much attention, it's too much energy, you don't know how to process it. So what you need to do is figure out some kind of regulation process. There's like meditations that you can do to like open and close your chakras, and also to set up protection around you. I suggest there's a book called The Psychic Shield that's really good that I enjoyed. Kyle Gray has some good stuff too. But I would look into doing some kind of meditation that like helps you release, push and move around energy and release it. Reiki practices would help. Crystals, a lot of times, like, what is it called? I can't remember. But something soothing like rose quartz might be enough. Any, like, the blue stones could be good. Heart chakra, anything heart chakra, throat chakra would be good for those. I hope this was helpful. But that is all I have for you, Leo. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment on this video. If you are interested in starting your own podcast, you can use my link down below. I have an affiliate link with Podbean, and you can get 1 month free off of any plan you choose. I also have a link down there for the Wisdom app, which is basically a spot where you can ask different hosts questions, and they can answer your question, like a little 1 minute segment. It's kind of like a TikTok, but for audio. And then they also have a live talk feature where they can start talking about a certain topic and invite guests on to talk with them. You yourself can answer questions and do live talks and stuff too, so it's pretty fun. And I believe that's it. So if you've already liked, commented, or subscribed, I really, really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a great week.